ya. Well, thanks for trying to toss yourself in our prison. But I'd much rather grind you and your friends into chum than capture you. No need to rush, though. What say you and I have a little fun, huh?
Nah, how about you have fun with this?
Really? All you got's a little bomb?
And this! What is your fat ass made of?
Strong enough stuff to repel arrows, at least.
I guess we'll just have to do things the hard way then.
Give me a break.
Okay. Now let me show you! Just what I'm made of. Ha! You're kidding me. How do you survive?
You know, I hope your little stint of confidence wasn't because shooting was your secret weapon. Because if that's the case, well, your snowball's chance in hell just melted away.
Stay calm. Even if he's got shooting strength on equal footing to mine, I'm sure I've still got the upper hand against him. I'm gonna win this. Now! I scored a direct hit! How are you still standing?
Know where my confidence comes from? This little thing I've got called a force field.
Shut your fat mouth!
None of your pathetic shots can break a force field as powerful as mine. It's no use. All right, my little guppy. I think I've tenderized the meat well enough by now. I don't want to mess up your body too badly, so give up so I can move on to the fun part.
Give up? Never in a million years! I'll make him pay for taking me so lightly. Don't be so hasty. The fun hasn't even started yet!
This old nonsense again? Give me a break. Aw, gone into hiding now, have we? Come on. There's only so many spots to hide in a place like this. Just save me the trouble and show yourself.
This may be a literal crapshoot, but if I'm right, his shield can only block one shot at a time. So if I can hit him in succession, I might be able to break through. I'll have to gather enough energy for multiple shots instead of just one. Then hold them steady until I fire. In fact, if I can charge my energy enough to store up a whole lot of ammunition, I can release a blast powerful enough to pierce his thick hide. It's risky, but at this point, it's all I've got. While he's scrapping around, I've got to gather as much energy as I can. There! Holding it in is harder than I thought. It's so strong, it feels like I'm on fire. My fingers are burning. I can't make a single noise or he'll find me. And if I don't keep charging, it won't be strong enough to finish him. I need 3 shots. Come on. Just a little more before I give out. I'm slipping. No, I can do this. I'm the best at what I do. I'm better than him. I'll keep holding on until it's good enough. Until I'm strong enough to beat anyone!
There's my little snack.
Snack on this!
Overkill.
I really did it. Well then, note to self, don't hold it all in at once.
I haven't seen him since the day he left me behind all those years ago. And now, here he is. My father.
Gear, is that really you, kid? You're... alive. I was so afraid that I might have lost you after the last raid. Thank God. I was worried sick. I'm so glad you're okay.
I really am sorry to ruin the moment, but we're short on time. We've got a plan to carry out.
Oh, yeah. We gotta grab him and dash for it.
That's not why we've come here. General Alex, your son Gear shall be carrying on your legacy from here on out. You understand what I mean.
This was Lumps' idea, wasn't it? It's a good plan. I expect nothing less. Well, go ahead. Let him do it.
But isn't there a way to save him?
You want me to absorb him?
You must inherit his power and end his life. If the General were in better condition, I'd reconsider, but we decided that this was the best decision if the General was incapable of still fighting. Thus, as his heir, you must absorb his power to make it your own. This is not up for debate.
No, please. There's gotta be another way.
Look at me, son. No way in hell am I leaving here. It's over for me. I'll be dead on the ground as soon as you try and lift me.
Dad, no.
This is the right thing to do. Absorb me and carry on my will.
The process is quite simple. You only need to make physical contact, then concentrate on melding his powers with your own. If the feeling is mutual, his life will give out and his energy will be assimilated instantly.
You're all killers, aren't you? Absorb my power! Take it! Take my life!
By way of that technique, absorbing others.
The next level could mean having to leave everything else behind you.
Let's blast through with sonic speed.
It didn't matter what happened. You never gave up the fight.
I can't do this!
This is the path you chose as a Segwan soldier. If you truly wish to be stronger, you will be faced with sacrifices to make. He was once Segwan's strongest, so honor his request and become the new strongest.
That's not what this is about. It's not right to give up his life for mine.
This isn't as black and white as making you more powerful. You're missing the bigger picture. It's for all the people of Segwa. That and at the request of the soon-to-be late General.
Yeah, but I just...
If we try to save him, he'll die in vain, his sacrifice for naught. But join your powers together, and he shall live on through your spirit. Who would be a more fitting warrior than his own son? Wouldn't you agree, or will you dishonor your father's heroic sacrifice? Your reunion was short, and I sympathize with the difficulty of having to go through such a painful task. But you understand the severity of this situation. You know what you must do, Gear.
For the people of Segwa, to sacrifice my dad, it's still not right. This isn't fair.
You're dealt the hand you've got. Now you've got to deal with the hands you have. Finally understand now, don't you, son? So will you allow me to continue through you? Or is this game over for me?
But Dad, The day all this happened, seeing my father again and learning what a killer really was, it felt like a nightmare I couldn't wake up from. But deep down, I knew the truth.
You're a good kid, son. I'm so proud of you.
Dad!
Open your heart, Gear. Before my time is over, son, there's something you need to know. Long before you were born, Segwa had two top killers. Both of us fought alongside each other on the front lines, loyal enough to give up our lives for each other. And one day, when we became gravely injured in battle, it seemed like it was the end for us. We'll die together then?
Well, no. Only one of us has to die. If one of us absorbs the other's life and power, then at least somebody can make it out alive.
My heart sank at my partner's suggestion. Because no matter which one of us died, we'd be losing someone we cared deeply for. So neither of us could come to an agreement. But in the end, we decided, with a spur-of-the-moment idea, on who would kill the other.
Please take care of our son.
I absorbed her incredible power, and with it, I lived to fight another day. I returned home, with deep scars of regret carved into my heart. I couldn't bear the idea of losing another person that I loved. And that is why I left you behind. Not because you'd slow us down, but because I wanted to do everything within my power to keep you out of this war. And I pushed you away. I'm a terrible father. Even in my final moments, I've made you suffer. You must hate me for this. Gear, I'm so sorry.
Shut up! That's not true! It's all because of you that I am who I am today, Dad! I can finally tell you. Thank you. With that, my father passed away, and left me with not only the greatest power of the Seguin army, but the resolve to keep moving forward, no matter what happens next.
Never thought I'd say this, but I really hope another enemy doesn't find me. I'm so exhausted I can't even get back up.
My, what do we have here? Am I seeing things, or did D. Fisher bite the big one? Well, that suits me just fine.
Hey! Let go of me!
Are you the one who snuffed him out, honey?
That's right. Guess you scumbags aren't all that strong, huh?
Oh, don't count me out yet. You must be pretty strong yourself if you managed to kill Fisher. I like that. Oh, yeah. And you're not struggling. How about that? Now my colleagues and I got a couple of questions for you, so I think we'll have to do some interrogating.
Damn it! I can't move my body!
But please don't be so quick to answer all my questions at once, honey.
Gear.
I owe ya. Nice job.
It would seem the mission is complete.
Hey now, what's the deal? The hall you three came from's over by the prison, but your precious general ain't with you. Let me guess, you sissies couldn't bring yourselves to absorb his power and just watched him die like a dog.
Ah, yes, boys. The younger of the brothers.
Well, I may be second fiddle to my brother when it comes to strength, but the one who took down the great General Alex was me. Not to mention, I stuffed the bastard in a cell to rot away. He decided not to talk, so I thought a little punishment was in order. How do you Seguin ingrates like that? The torture I put him through was so bad you could call it an artistic expression. Though as
Mission's
proud as I
over?
am of that, I'm a little
Then
more
consider this
interested in
round a
secular-
bonus! Finish the job, so I can throw being careful out the window and do whatever I want. That cool with you?
Sure. This day was the genesis of Segua's new Master Soldier, with an unstoppable drive to win.
I'll take on every one of you clowns until I've taken over this entire fortress!
Oh boy. Suppose I'll join in the fun then. Nell, look after Opal. I'm going for a jaunt.
Okay, but what for?
Unfinished business. Both in battle and in bed, you should always finish what you start.
Oh, what's that blue blur?
For what they did to shame my father like that! I'm taking this place in the name of Segua!
Huh? You miss me? I see you found your way out of that puzzle. Not too shabby.
Nothing else to do.
Well, we finished our mission.
Oh yeah?
Indeed. Our best soldier is inside cleaning house, so to speak. In the meantime, I thought it'd be polite to attend to you, though mainly to prevent interference. So, I'll be executing you now.
Executing? That right? Yeah, I don't think so. You're not gonna surprise me again.
No? Well, this just might surprise you then. Believe it or not, I don't want to kill you. I'm actually just a hired hand for Segwa. But my colleague? Well, he's inspired a bit of loyalty in me. It wasn't really my plan, but well, that's life.
Yeah, I'm not in the mood either. It's pretty obvious Totoland's lost this one. So yeah, I think I'm good.
Well, that's a relief. If you're going in peace, I appreciate that. No more bloodshed then.
I do have a question though. So that glowy box you made to seal me up, the puzzle?
Oh, that? Yes, it's a type of spell. I learned it from a school, a little place called Puzzle Magic Academy. You should give it a visit. You'd fit right in.
Guess I'll see you around.
And so, Gear's raid upon Hope Fortress yielded success, and the battle was brought to glorious end.
Well, I tried, but it looks like Gear's path is on the battlefield after all. I've done all that I can do for the boy.
You're still so naive. But I've always liked that about you. You took good care of him in your own way, like the wonderful father you are. Our generation's done, Alex. Now it's up to the next to forge a good future. So let's leave the destiny of Segwa in the capable hands of our amazing son.
Right. What could go wrong?
In the wake of their great victory over Totoland, the Segwa kingdom lost its shining star, General Alex. But the country persevered as they celebrated the arrival of their valiant new hero. And upon the achievement of this victory, rumors of a Segwan conqueror spread across the continent of Khonsum in the blink of an eye. A warrior known as the Blue Sonic.
Sorry, old man, but no luck this time.
Well, it's not the end of the world. We'll reclaim the space where Hope Fortress resides. The rules are changing every day. But as long as there's fun to be had on Khonsum, I'm here to stay.
Creation and destruction go hand in hand. A new die has been rolled, but we shall build a glorious new era in the form of Kicho Land.
The Blue Sonic, huh? Who'd have thunk there'd be someone that tough still left in this land? If he's as tough as I am, I want to meet him.
The Kingdom of Segwa? I have no time for such things. My only desire is to defeat the last true hero.
Wow, that's a big one you hauled in today! Are you excited because of the news about Segwa? Well, I'm just really curious. Are you worried about Segwa or anything? Guess not. Well, have you at least thought about the warrior they're calling the Blue Sonic?
Yes.
Hey, who is this guy anyway?
How about that? I'm the best player here!
Zelik, I knew you'd be here. Tipping the scales on your gambling again, are you?
Don't have too much fun. You have a job to do as an Inteldo General.
Well, excuse me, Prince. I guess it's time to be heading off then, huh?
Wait, he is a genius! That's General Zelik!
So, we got up to 4 today, huh? Now we're playing with power.
Hi! Right back at you, Zelik!
You'll get no sympathy from me, for the true fight has only just begun.
Yes, don't forget what my brother said. Nintendo is always about one thing.
Well, let's draw a curtain on this thing then.
My. I wonder what the Blue Sonic's doing isolating himself all the way out here, flogging the hedgehog.
Hey, Tedulov.
You're actually doing better than I expected. After what happened before, I thought you'd be more depressed.
You mean about my dad? Oh, no way. I was already braced for the worst. Weirdly enough, I feel like I've got a great future ahead of me. I know I fought my hardest and did a good job. And I made so many people proud of me. Even though I'm still a little rough around the edges, I'm confident that I can do better and better with each experience.
It's possible. There are many different paths you can choose to take.
I know.
You won't get any respect off of hyperspeed or super strength alone. The people of Consume respect those that get the job done, no matter what rings you've had to jump through.
You're strong, fast, cool. You're everything I wish I could be. But even with all of that gear, the truth is, I still think you suck!
I get it. But an adventure's no fun if it's too easy. So I'll keep running, till I hit the center of the world.